At this point, there's nothing y'all can say to me to convince me that this wasn't an inside job. Because these people is moving scary. That man body ain't even cold yet. And y'all mad at black people because we wasn't mourning his death? His own people ain't even mourning his death. They moving full.
This might change your mind. I know, brother, he's a big dude. He ended up becoming overweight. He married a white woman. He could never get the weight back off. Eventually, he passed away. They buried their brother in 2 days. He passed away 2 days. They was having his funeral. Black folk, you got about a week. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can know what's going on. They had this man buried in 2 days. That's their culture, bro. Once you get old, you kind of useless to them. When you die, you most definitely useless to them. They take the whole scripture from Jesus, let the dead bury the dead, quite literally. The white folk will bury you, boy, you 2 days. You in the grave. You got to think about it. White folk, their bodies get kind of scary when they pass away because they have no melanin. So the decomposition happens much quicker. So they're accustomed to just, 2 days, 48 hours. Everybody know you come in, you get buried. Everybody had they Rice Krispie treats and the broccoli casserole, and they go home. That's it. That's their culture.
Yo, this is day one of fighting a convict every day until I get knocked the fuck out. Let's run it, baby.
You thought them braids gave you superpowers, huh? Gave you Negro powers. I see you got the whole yo word to the mother aesthetic. You thought that? Nah, bro. Them convicts do a lot of fighting. I'm pretty sure a good portion of it is to make sure a man don't take their butt. You got to fight hard. You got to fight strong. You got to fight long.
I got you on video. I'm giving you warnings, nigga. If you keep walking up on me, I'm gonna beat your ass, nigga.
Beat my ass, nigga. Beat my ass.
Yeah, nah, this nigga talk crazy, bro.
Beat my ass.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Get the fuck on. I done told you 100 times, nigga. Don't
Get my ass.
£50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays.
He asked for it. He literally asked for it. He said, do it. He's basically saying, do it. Beat my ass. Then he put the exclamation point on with the word nigga. And ask me, once it comes through, don't be trying to arm and suit. No, you asked for it. You're a customer. And he fulfilled your order.
Another thing that I know with absolute certainty. If you took any man alive, any grown-ass man in his 50s, I don't care how old he is, you put him on an island with a beautiful 14-year-old girl.
14. How you get stuck anywhere with a 14-year-old like she ain't got parents? 14. Nah. Jail. Immediately. Lock buddy up. 14. He knows who's thinking like that, bro. To all the palm colored ones. Y'all need to check in and get your boy. That's Epstein's little brother.
Rest in fucking peace, Doris!
All right, folks. Come to the front of the congregation. Whose idea was that? Rest in bleeping peace. Yo. White folk. I need y'all to come to the front of the congregation. Really? I don't want to ever see nobody talk about how we be having some of our loved ones sitting on motorcycles and sitting in chairs. You better not say nothing. Because that's some wild shit right there.
baking in Norway with my girlfriend and my ex.
Hi! We're making Norwegian Cinnabons.
It's your first time baking, right?
Yeah.
We're best friends.
Gonna move to Norway now. Everything inside here is...
Yeah. Yeah. Voice about as deep as mine. You heard that. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. You heard that. I mean, no judgment. You do what you do. They're grown. But you heard that. And that was a very strong voice.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included.
It's the fact that Mr. Madam folded their arms after we're like, yo, so you good? I told you what it was. Like, yo, bro. Do what you do, but there's hotels, motels, your own bedroom, etc. Fam, you outside behind bushes, bro, selling Gucci cat, bro. or do you pay for the services of a trans person to beat up your backside? That's diabolical. I guess he can tell his wife he didn't cheat with a woman.
I'll be making human kibble. This was not my idea, so I can't take credit for this, but I will partake. Now this needs to have all the nutrients of a meal. I'll cut them up after. Let's cook them. Let's see if they're soft. Ooh. Yeah, I think that'll blend up just swell. It's the next day, here they are. I didn't want to put hot ones in here, and then I started gaming. Boiled potatoes. And look, imitation roasted duck. I opened this yesterday. So it'll have meat, veg, potatoes, everything you need in a meal for human kibble. Now, if this was for a cat or a dog, they'd probably want a higher protein count. But luckily, I'm human, okay? Ooh. Now, to make this edible, it needs seasoning. Ranch. I have other seasonings, but it's like, I use the other one and then I'm just missing ranch. Salt and pepper. And then it probably needs a lot of salt. And then lastly, powder. My powder of choice is garlic. Are you excited? I'm excited. Okay. Kibble. Oh, it smells really good. It smells really good. Okay, I bought this just for kibble. I don't know, do I just go like that? Is that, or do I try to do it neat? You know, doing it neat would probably take hours. This is so tedious. The oven is only at like 255. Ooh, a really long time. Let's check it in 2 hours. Ooh, they do look like kibble. See if they're crunchy. Well, and sometimes things... Oh, that's crunchy. That's crunchy, all right. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. Nutrient pellets. It's hard to eat like an animal. I'm gonna use my hands. So much better than I thought they were gonna be. It's like little crackers. But they have like they're packed with flavor. All the nutrients a person can need.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. You were cool until you hit her in the face with that object. You was cool until you did that. Like it was, we can argue, we can yell, scream, whatever. Well, you hit in the face, boy, and the way she was hitting you, that was like an ass whooping. That was more of an ass whooping for being disobedient than an ass whooping for trying her. Like, oh, maybe it was a combination of both. I don't know, but the way she was hitting you was similar to how you whooped the ass of a child. Well, y'all gonna learn. Stop doing that shit.
Nigga, what's up? Oh, nigga, fucking you. Oh, what the fuck are you in my motherfucking house for? Huh? Huh? Huh, nigga? Fuck is you in my motherfucking house for? Huh? Huh? You know where you at?
You messed up in 3 places. I'm gonna tell you where you messed up. 1, you broke into this man's house. 2, you broke into a man's house wearing a superhero outfit. Or you only fight crime at night. Like, in no part of the day does he clock in to fight crime. He's damn near Darkwing Duck. 3, you call this man a nigga. Next is just 4 of them. 3 is you call him a nigga. 4 is you broke into the house of a man dressed as Darkwing Duck and called him a nigga. And tried to squabble with him. Like he didn't have plus 10 health, plus 20 attack points. You wasn't going to win, fam.
Look at him. It's Joshua Walker right there. Look at him. You saying? He won't even look at me. Look at him. Hey, buddy. That's the guy right there that assaulted the 12-year-old child. How you doing, brother? Sat next to him in the courtroom. He moved. You see him? Remember his face. Remember that car. That's the Predator car right there. Remember him?
I'm not gonna knock this father on how he responded to this man. Me, I would have did what I did. I would have did what I did. You know, not all of us gonna respond the same way. Me. You gotta go somewhere. So I don't incriminate myself.
I do not believe in respecting your elders because dumb people get old too. I got some elders that wouldn't be bright if they were a light bulb, my nigga. I will never take advice from you. I can never.
First things first, young man, those are elders. They just happen to get old. They're not elders. They ain't done nothing with their life. They went nowhere. Literally, they in the same block they was in when they was a kid. Unless the house got tore down, then they're near that block, and that's all they can do. And you are absolutely right to not respect them, those elders, because I've heard the term "ain't no fool like an old fool" from old folk. So far be it from me to be like, well, you look older, you got gray, and I'd be like, but what have you done with your life? Oh, you the old fool they was talking about. Okay, all right, you can go over there. All right. Go over there, watch your stories. Please, stay out the way. Don't be giving nobody no advice. We need no more homeless black people. Thank you. Have a great day. When you got your electrician off of TiVo. My guy's the literal definition of, I know somebody who can do it cheaper. All right. It's not funny. I hope he's okay. But everybody knows you don't play with electricity. You know what I'm saying? Even the best of us have gotten bit. But it's always been bit by just being just a little bit too careless. And you get bit, you be like, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, electricity. I forgot who the fuck you was.
What do you mean an 11-year-old boy prevented a school shooting by dismantling a gun from another student and he got expelled? What? This happened in Michigan? So you're telling me a black boy stopped a school shooting? And then he's the one who got expelled. What happened to the other student? I hate America. I don't hate. Wait. Let me rephrase that because I'm not trying to go to a gulag or something. I am disappointed with America.
You must not be of the lineage. I'm a foundational Black American, and that's America. When Donald Glover did "This Is America," don't get you slipping now. Don't get you slipping now. This is America. Oh, you did good. You stopped a whole bunch of little kids from getting shot, possibly getting killed. But we got to punish you anyway. Because Negro, how dare you? Negro, you know that's your gun. Yeah. The other kid admitted it, whatever. It's your gun. Because you got black skin. Too much melanin. Too much melanin.
You guys are brave coming to Beverly Hills.
Oh, man, that's only right.
What do you mean?
It's a scary place over here.
The racial profiling by the police? You know about it? The racial profiling here? Out of 1,008 stops, out of 1,008 black people that were arrested in Beverly Hills, there were only 2 convictions.
Really?
Yeah, you should look up the $500 million class action lawsuit in Beverly Hills. Attorney Ben Crump representing them because they pulled over that many black people. But hey, they even stopped LAPD officers who were black in this city. Enjoy the ice cream.
Thank you, sir.
Be safe.
Same you.
People really got to be messing up for Benjamin Crump to be showing up in Beverly Hills.
Hey man, they can't keep arresting black people for being black in Beverly Hills and putting them in jail for 3 and 4 days.
For what? What? 3 days for what?
Literally, the black woman allegedly went 3 inches over the stop bar at the stoplight, and they arrested her, and her boyfriend was her passenger, and they put him in jail, handcuffed both of them. That would never happen to a white person in Beverly Hills.
Joseph spent 3 days in jail. That's a day for every inch he was over. They were over the line.
And Senate, thank you for bringing awareness to this whole being black while in Beverly Hills matter. I never would have known what our people were going through had you not given me notice. And so you keep doing what you're doing. ATP.
AFTP.
AFTP.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Love.
Y'all always talking about if the police, y'all hate the police, but as soon as something happen or something go down, y'all want to call 911. Dang, that was hard. Who said that? That was harsh. Y'all got to do better. That right there, that was bad.
Because we can't file an insurance claim without talking to the police first. Ma'am, if we could avoid y'all and file our claim, we would do it. We have to have a police report. You are a convenience. It don't take 15 minutes to get there any goddamn way. So, and then when you get there, you're going to be like, what happened? Well, don't you got warrants? That's the first thing I want to do is find out we got some fucked up shit. We done got house broken into, half on fire. Okay, yeah. Do you got warrants? Like, motherfucker, I called you. Act like you doing something. Hell, y'all be halfway trying to look us up anyway. See, we got some warrants. They're gonna race our asses. House on fire. We done got robbed. You still trying to take us to jail? Don't do that. Get off your high horse, sister. Please get off your high horse. But you have a wonderful day.
Where are the black men with the recipe for marriage? Because y'all ain't loud enough for me.
We're definitely here. Y'all just don't listen, and you're not teachable. I heard a brother say this recently, that a lot of men want the position that being a husband carries, but don't want the work that is required to actually maintain and flourish in the position. What that means is y'all don't want to be sacrificial. And I get it, because some days I don't want to be sacrificial. But in order for that marriage to work, you have to die to yourself. You are the head, you are the leader, you are the man of the home. And so you are the one that sets the tone, which means you are responsible for the success and or the downfall of that household. Does that mean that the wife has to come and do her part too? 1,000%. But the reason we're not loud enough, quote unquote, is because the ones that make think pieces for content, for money, for rage baiting, and for views, it's because they're not giving you sound advice. They're not giving you sound advice because, of course, polarizing advice is going to go farther than the sound, wise counsel of men that are in the fight. And it's not really a fight, but in the thick of being in a marriage and trying to make it as successful as possible. And the number one thing that y'all don't want to do is die to yourself in order to serve your wife or in order to serve the marriage so that the marriage flourishes. You're much more, about to get upset, you're much more concerned about you personally flourishing instead of the marriage flourishing. And to be clear, that does not mean you don't get things that you want. I am not saying that, but I am saying that there has to come a priority list. And as the man, as the husband, there is a certain level of sacrifice and sacrificial love you have to be willing to give out in order that your marriage will flourish and be successful. But y'all don't want to do that.
I get what brother said, because sometimes you may get off your job, you know, go in 8:30, get back home about 8, and you got work you got to do, you want to do something on Saturday, you got plans, so what you do is you decide to go back in at 12 midnight, get back home about 5, and you fall asleep. You fall asleep right here. Get yourself in the bed, you don't remember going to bed. It happened like that. It is what it is. Welcome to husbandhood. It ain't for the weak.
I know it's August, but let's go ahead and wrap this whole conversation up. Top tier men of 2025. Honorable mention. You see, black guys, don't ask me why you on this list. Down at the honorable mention, you know what the fuck you did. Number 5, black people who are men. 4, men who are also black. 3, black dudes. Y'all was in the honorable mentions last year. You got it this year. 2, humans who are men and black. Black men, don't argue with me, argue with your mother.
And we love it. Full beard on deck too.